Hello, this is your girl Shantel Redman and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you haven't gotten a chance to subscribe, make sure you go ahead and hit that red button. Turn on the post notification bell so the moment I upload, you'll be the first to see. As you all can see by the title of today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys all my wedding vendors that I've used to make our wedding day a very special one, and I couldn't have done it without these people during my planning process. I'm just sharing it with you guys, all of them, so you can able to plan your own wedding. You can reach out to them to find out what packages that they have available to suit your budget. So if this is the video that you want, then definitely stay tuned. I basically make a list, so if you see me looking down is because I actually have my list. I basically write them out on a paper so I could actually give you to them in a basically order. As I said earlier, in almost all of my vlogs, well, I think, is that I basically planned my wedding from the scratch with no planner, with little to no experience as to what is it that I need to do, where I need to go. I just know what I want, and what I want is what I go for, and pretty much that's it. So if I can plan my wedding, basically during my time of planning my wedding, I was a full-time worker. I was working at 9 to 5, and also I was having a part-time class in the afternoon as well. So doing a 9 to 5 job plus in class is just a whole task, not to mention stuff outside of your 9 to 5, along with your work and along with your schoolwork. There's other stuff to take care of, but I did it, and trust me, I believe that anyone can do it. Once you know what you want, you can go for it, as simple as it is. And as I said, as of August the 5th, which was our wedding day, girl is officially a wedding planner, whether you want to believe it or not. I may not be registered or certified, but y'all, your girl is a wedding planner. Okay, so with a lot of chit chat, let's get into this video. So I basically categorize most of the stuff, so I'll give you them in order as best as possible. So you know, you can listen through and follow, take what you want. You can go for your notepad and your pen and make a jotted, so that, or if anything, you can always come back and rewatch this video. And as I said, you can share with a friend that is planning their own wedding. They maybe need some level of guidance on how to get these vendors, reach out to them and so forth. Mark you, all these vendors, I've somewhat known them before even gotten engaged, because wedding and, you know, the whole party stuff I'm planning is something that I actually love and enjoy. So I'd have an idea as to who they are from day one. But let me tell you, see, Instagram, Facebook and TikTok, do not underestimate these platforms, because the moment you type in wedding vendors in Jamaica, videographers, photographer, cakes, whatever you want specific, if you type it in on Instagram, trust me, they will pop up. You get option to choose from. So don't feel like Instagram is just, oh, it's a mix-up place. They give bad news, they give fake image. Like, their business place here, right here in Jamaica, on Instagram, that can help you find the perfect fits for your wedding, from little to nothing, from big to small, from small to big. They are here. So let's get into the vendors. So first on my list, my wedding dress. You guys would have seen my wedding dress shopping in Jamaica and what is that they have to offer, and also would have give some tip. Where I get my wedding dress from is from Bridal, and I'll be leaving every single one of them on the screen, where you can actually go ahead and check them out on Instagram. So all of these business places, they do have an Instagram page, just in case you're wondering, or if you type in their name, maybe some might come up on Google. Yeah, one or two might come up on Google, but for the most part, they do have Instagram. So if you don't have an Instagram, you can easily create an Instagram page. You don't have to put your real name, you don't have to put your photo there. You can put flowers or whatever, but you just want to know, you reach out them through Instagram, and later though you can collect the WhatsApp number, where you can text them if you feel comfortable on WhatsApp or on Instagram. Anything that works for you, you just make it work. So you lovely, nice, fit me to perfection. It was giving everything. Okay, my wedding dress was giving everything. Regarding my tiara, my earrings, my necklace and my bracelet, I got those along with my robe. I did go get those through CW Bridal. CW Bridal is a business that I own along with one of my partner as well. So if you're interested in getting your tiara, your necklace, earrings, wedding dress rental, purchase as well, feel free to check out CW Bridal, where we help you to shop. We help you shop for that perfect wedding dress that fits your budget. So it's not anything that's available for us, is what fits your budget. We will help you find a fit. Okay guys, like, you don't have to worry. Tell us your budget and we'll find that dress for you. I see the bridal, okay? And you see how perfect my accessory blended perfect with my wedding dress and the look that it actually gave for my wedding day. So don't hesitate to contact us to get started with shopping for your wedding accessories and more. Next on my list, I have my nails and a tool. My nails and tool was done by Bim's Nails on Instagram as well. You would have, if you watch my wedding vlog, you'd have seen how many snaps of getting my nails done. And to be honest guys, I still can't find a full photo of my nails and toe, but best believe what I ask for is what I get, and I would highly recommend her to go and get her nails done because she's a perfectionist. And trust me, as much as I wanted them to hurry and finish my nails, like, no, say sis, sit down and angle my nails them properly on my toe so that my nails could go, you know, to complement the wedding ring, if you know what I mean. Like, cause I mean, you want a nice nail set done for your wedding day, so when you take a picture, you know, you flat the fingers, they like say your girl nails done and all these things. Yes, but Bim's Nails got my nails and toe done. Regarding my shoes, it's just a simple white shoes, to be honest. It was in a, I don't remember the name of the store, but it was actually a store in Ilo Plaza that's in Spanish Town. So it's where the food court is. So as you pass Digicel, the store right beside Digicel, is where I got my shoes. It was very comfortable. I basically had my shoes on from the moment I leave the Airbnb right up till I reach back to the Airbnb for the honeymoon night. It was very comfortable. I didn't have to worry about that's gonna hurt my foot or anything of the sort, so I didn't even change off into a different shoes. It was very comfortable, and I highly recommend getting a comfortable shoes on your wedding day. Regarding my makeup, Miss Stu finded my makeup, but she partnered with Shars. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but I'm gonna leave both of them name here on right somewhere up here where you can check them out on Instagram, because based on the amount of person that was doing the makeup, one makeup artist could basically do so much face. So she partnered with her, so both of them, so a portion did the bridesmaid, Miss Two did my face along with some of my bridesmaids as well. Any downfall, I'm not here to bash anybody, but I'm giving you guys heads up so that when it's your time, you know exactly how to approach it. So we had collect get your invoice and we identify the amount of persons that's gonna get their face done and everything. The only problem I had is that upon receiving the invoice, traveling expense wasn't on it. And remember, when you're planning your wedding, not everybody will have miscellaneous money put down. So if they said it's 50,000, it's 50,000 that working. But I highly recommend, once you're planning your wedding, always have miscellaneous funds for like any last minute anything come up, so you have funds to take care of. So when I receive my invoice and I'm making payments, so as the bridesmaid send over the money, I just paid a little bit. And it's not until like maybe the week of the wedding when we finalize and let her know where the Airbnb is that we're going to get ready, then she let me know that traveling cost is going to be included. And I'm like, you provide me with an invoice, you include the traveling expense as well. Even if you can't give me like a rough cost, to be honest, you let me know that, you know, I haven't provided with the traveling details as yet because you haven't tell me the location as yet. So at least give me a heads up. Apart from that, everything, the customer service was fine. Everybody's face was lovely, and I will also recommend her to do your makeup if you're planning a wedding or a birthday, dinner, graduation, whatever. She does all of that, but the service was good, apart from not being able to, not told, apart from the part where I didn't know about transportation fee till last minute. Yeah, you guys have to ask for these things and look out for these things as well, because people's gonna assume when really and truly planning your wedding, you're working off the invoice, you're not assuming that additional cost gonna come during the wedding week or when you think that you pay off everybody. And yeah, look out for those stuff as well. Regarding my ring, and my husband ring as well. I get my husband ring from Pavilion Jewelers. Both of my rings, they didn't come from same place. Babe got one at American Jewelers and Pavilion Jewelers as well, that's located in Jamaica. If you're looking for ring shops to get your wedding ring. My fingers are not done cutely, but yeah, by now you guys, let me fix my ring. By now you guys are able to see, you'd see how my ring is, a two-piece bun and so forth. So if you're looking for a ring shop, Pavilion and American Jewelers in Jamaica to look. Regarding my bouquets, y'all know my bouquets were supposed to be white bouquets because it was all white and silver wedding theme, right? And when I was shopping around downtown, Spanish Town, everywhere I can think of to sell flowers, I wasn't finding the flowers that I want because of the price range. When I was calculating the cost, like how much person bouquet that I need to get, I think one place they were saying that it was $6,500 to purchase the bouquet, and the next one was like $3,500 to rent. And when I really add up the price with everything, I'm like, this is like too much money, and I'm just not going to do it because I'm just not going to do it. So last minute now, I went Centric 88 is where I got the flowers, the rhinestone and the ribbon. It was basically downtown in a Chinaman store. Like, make sure you walk and look for these stuff. Like, your wedding don't have to be expensive. Don't like social media tell you say you have to have big expensive decor and all these things. No. And what all the bouquet is a piece of pipe. So I did get a piece of pipe and I let daddy cut it down to size. And one of my bridesmaids that made me, both of us stay up, I think it was at 1 o'clock in the morning, wrapping the bridesmaid flowers and getting mine. I already know what I wanted because I was watching a lot of DIY how to get the stuff them done, because I'm trying to limit the wedding expense, because there's life after the wedding. Don't make people tell you, oh, you have to go all out, you have to spend a bag of money, like you have to break the bank. No guys, whatever you can DIY, whatever you can. Look around for cheap stuff, look around for it, and make that cheap stuff look luxurious. Okay, you get it? Don't have to spend a lot of money. Like, you don't have to spend a lot of money. And even though I'm talking to you, my bouquet is still on the dresser, looking dope, looking sexy. I can spend a bunch of money on it. No ma'am, it was just $4,000 for all the flowers, for the bridesmaid, including my flowers, in total $4,000. And when I did the math to get the other stuff, it was way more money. And the little accessories, I don't think the little accessories came up to $3,000. So that's $7,000 for all the bouquets. Okay, regarding my boutonnieres, so the men and the fathers for both bride and groom, there's a store, I can't remember the name to be honest, but it's in Offertree. It will be where ILO is. So if you know where ILO shopping center is in Offertree, like you're going up to the passport size, the passport office, that speaker. So after you pass the gas station, that first plaza on your left hand side, there's a bridal store upstairs. Digital is basically downstairs, and then if you go up the step is the first store. That's where I get the boutonnieres for the men. They were really pretty and cute because they're white and silver. That blends perfect with the wedding color scheme. And I also got the garter there. I did get the petals, the white and red petals. I did get them there as well. So if you know Offertree, you know that plaza, you know exactly where to go. I just can't provide you with the name, but that's where I get the bouquets from. Regarding the bridesmaid dress, they came out perfectly. I didn't want a uniform bridesmaid look. I want everybody to have a different look, to choose their own style. And trust me, Auntie Janet Clarke, she did a perfect job in fitting the dress. Material recommendation, if you watch my blog, you'd see when I went to shop the material. You also see when they go to take the fitting and the measurement to make sure everything is perfect, which I really thank her so much for doing a good job. I love the dress. Everybody dressed sit perfectly on them, the different style. Guys, it's your wedding day, go for what you want. You don't have to always go on the internet and buy a dress that everybody in, you know. Be realistic. I provide the material, they pay for the extra dress, so at the end of the day that dress is theirs to rewear whenever, or they want to keep it as souvenir, or they want to pass it on to somebody. Auntie Janet Clarke did a perfect job. She doesn't have an Instagram page, so if you want her to make your dresses, you can also reach out to me, and I can reach out to her and then provide you her telephone number so you can get the job, so she can get the job done perfectly for you. Less stress, no worries, she will deliver for you on time. Regarding the Flowers Girl dress, those dresses are purchased online. I don't know what's the name of the store, but I can share the link with you if you want to get the Flowers Girl dress. Their dress was really lovely. Regarding the petals and the basket, as I said earlier, the basket was from Azan. Let me tell you, when I was looking for the Flowers Girl basket, the prices were a little bit too much, and bear in mind, so we were planning on a budget, we weren't overdoing certain stuff, and I was looking for one, and you know, the traditional white one, it was like a little bit too much, to be honest, because we were working with a budget. We were just spending as if it was like free spending, so we were planning with a budget. And when I realized that the cost was just too costing, and it was like last minute shopping, you know, the stuff were getting expensive. The stuff were getting a little bit expensive, and I'm saying we need to cut down on some of the costs, because we're going over for a little bit. We were having unexpected costs that we never budget for. So I said, like, no. So good girl went to Azan. If you live in Jamaica, you know Azan. That's where we went. And I saw the basket. The basket, I think it was like $300 for the basket. And I said $300. And I was like, you know what? The little bamboo basket won't kill nobody. As much as I wanted a white and silver basket, I said it's not going to kill nobody. So I then went and purchased two and padded it with the red and white petals for the girls to throw, and you know, it worked. Let me tell you guys, whatever you can DIY, you DIY. You don't have to worry, don't think about what people have to say. It's your day, it's your wedding. Do it good and do it well. Do it good and do it well, and that doesn't require for you to break the bank in order to do it well and do it good. So that's where I get the basket for the Flowers Girl. I mean, I wanted to spray it in white and wrap it on with the silver fandango, but it just never worked out. But they fall into place cutely. You will see it right here. You're gonna see it here, okay? So don't come at me, but be responsible, guys, okay? Regarding for transportation for the entire party, shout out to Tishar Robinson. He was the one who take me along with my maid of honor, one of my bridesmaids, to the venue. Thank you so much, Tishar, for coming through. And for the rest of the bridal party, we basically carpool. And guys, if you know you have bridesmaids and best man and groom men that drive, you can easily carpool. You don't have to rent no limousine, you don't have to get an expensive vehicle, because in reality they just take you to the venue, take you to the photo, and then eventually by the time it's to go home, everybody carpool back with a friend or a family member and go home, or the same vehicle can take you back. You know what, if you can give them a little gas money, give them a little gas money. If you can carpool and put the gas, because car don't run out of water, it doesn't. And I thank Tishore for coming through, and for everybody that drive and able to carry the Flowers Girl appearance, the ring boys and the best man and the groommen. We really appreciate you guys for with the carpool. But as I said, use what you have and use it to the best ability, so that it can make things become a reality. So that's what works for transportation. Regarding my husband, so yeah, my husband was dappering. He was dappering. So big shout out to Nick's Tailoring and Design on Instagram for the suits. I wanted to do a video where, you know, everybody, the men's were doing the fitting, and because of the time and when they're available to do the fitting, and I was working at the same time, so I couldn't even leave work to go. When Babe went for the first time for the measuring and fitting and everything, for measurement actually, and the sketch of how he wanted the suit, I did make a little snaps, but Babe's not the video type of person. He's pretty much low-key, but I was able to make a little short video and everything, and we tell him what the suit is. It take a good while for him to really get the vision of what Babe wanted, but it came true, and it was something that he designed along with the tailor put together ideas to really get the suit to the likings of him. So sorry, regarding his shoes, I think it was a regular Indian store. He went to get a white shoes, nothing much, but the shoes also deliver well with the suits for the groomsmen and the ring boy suit. It was Troopers Fashion in Spanish Town. That's where we got the shirts. You also watched earlier in the wedding diaries, you see when I purchased, so you'd see when I purchased both the material for the ladies and the men, their materials included, because I went by him and I asked him for recommendation for material, and then he did provide like 3 different material, and I take it to be for him to choose the material that you want, and then went ahead and purchased. And as we said, we purchased the material, they pay for their suit, for the suits as well. So pretty much that was okay, and I think to me that was fair. Regarding the long sleeve shirt, it wasn't made, it was purchased. So if you can group up all the men together, collect the money, and just make one person buy the shirt, make sure they get the right measurement. So if it's medium, small, large, extra large, 3XL, 2XL, you better purchase it one place so that all the colors in coordinate, because you can buy a white at several different locations and the white is not the same white for all 7. So you want everybody in coordination. So you go, and sometimes when you buy these stuff in bulk, you know, you tend to get a little discount here and there, so you can save as well. So pretty much that's where it is. Regarding now to my vendor for my venue where my ceremony and reception kept, as you know, we wanted a beach wedding, but with the cost and everything was a little bit too much, so we end up reverted from the beach to an indoor event. And why indoor? We're looking for outdoor as well, because we were checking out Pollyanna catering, but when we think about the cost to rent a tent, it was a little bit too much, to be honest. And we're saying that just in case rain should fall, and to be honest, rain, it drizzled a little bit. It didn't fall, but it drizzled a little bit in Kingston on our wedding day. But by the time we reached, the rain basically stopped. I think it started maybe 11 o'clock there, both in Kingston. So it was a good thing that we even decided to go indoor. So we went to the Waterfall Jamaica Limited, that's up my Ligani side, and trust me guys, they did a perfect job. Like, I visit them quite a time, I do sightseeing 2 times, I meet up with Jacqueline. That's the, well, I'm gonna say the owner for now, but she was the one that we're having conversation, so I'm gonna say she's the planner slash the decorator for Waterfall Jamaica Limited. And trust me, their package was really good. They provide the venue for both the ceremony and the reception, because they were basically next door to each other, because I didn't want to leave from one location, struggle to go take the photo, person having to struggle again to take a next transportation to go. So just have everything under one roof, and I highly recommend that for several different reasons. Guys, if you can find somewhere you can provide decor work for the ceremony and the reception in one place, along with food, PA system, is always good. As you see the photos, you see that they did a perfect job. I let them know that, you know, we don't need to spend a whole lot of money on decor. I tell them what I want, we have discussion, I was able to see photos, she was able to envision the place, the layouts and everything for me, and I felt comfortable with it, along with my husband felt comfortable with it. And it was just one payment, so the only thing they didn't provide was the cake. If they provide the wedding cake, it was maybe one smooth planning. You don't have to think about venue, food and PA system and all. No, they provide every single thing, and it was really lovely, and I thank her so much. So if you're thinking of a one-stop wedding venue slash food decorator, everything, you can really and truly check out Waterfall Jamaica Limited, because they did an exceptional job for us on the day. Okay, they delivered. They did well. For a wedding cake, we use JS_Dream Cakes. That cake lady was recommended by one of the groomsmen, and trust me, the cake was really lovely. When we look on the cakes style, it was recommended by my maid of honor, but babe said it was a little bit too overcrowded. So I said, alright, then we're gonna ask her to cut down some of the decor. And trust me guys, when you look at that cake, like, take a look at it. The cake was lovely, white and silver. The lady understand the assignment, okay? And it's the same exact food. I can't find the photos because I end up deleting some stuff from my phone. I can't find the original photo of it, but she delivered on the cake, to be honest, and we pay her additional costs for her to cut up the cake and serve. So ask those stuff as well if you plan to use her. And it was vanilla and chocolate cake. I hate wedding cake. I don't like fruit cake. I don't like wedding cake. So I said, if you're gonna spend money on the cake, make sure we spend it so that we can enjoy it. And it was lovely. So it was vanilla and chocolate cake with ice cookie and cream filling on the inside. So JS_dream cakes, they came out. Regarding or wedding souvenir were basically cup with our name, Miss Leon and Shantel, you know, a little wedding symbol and the date on the wedding. Those were done by Ash Creatives, and if you watch my previous vlog, you will see Ash Creatives did the bridesmaid shirt along with the gift bags as well, which we're really thankful. That was actually gifted, and the welcome sign was really pretty. Also yeah, so she did the cups as well. So the cups, I purchased them at Bashko, and she put on the stickers and printers. So if you're looking for, you know, affordable wedding souvenir, you can reach out to her. She provide you with the service that you're looking for. So don't forget to check out Ash Creatives. The frame that we used was from Centric 88 as well. Let me tell you, visit those shiny places and get things done, okay? We didn't break the bank. I'm really thankful. Regarding our photographer slash videographer, the videographer slash photographer is Miguel Gale Photography. He was the one who did our engagement photo shoot. So within the package that we take, it covers engagement, the get ready session for both the bride to be, the groom to be, along with the ceremony and the reception. And you also get photo sessions slash videographer videoing within that session as well, based on the package. It was really lovely. I know him from one of my best friend weddings. I know exactly the energy and how he works, and he's passionate about his job. You know, some person, you know, they take photo because they know money is in it. No, Miguel basically delivered. Both him and the rest of the team, they did an exceptional job for the engagement and also for the wedding as well. You would have seen some of the photos that I share on our Instagram page that he delivered, so you can check him out, and he's very affordable as well. So you don't have to worry about getting a videographer then going ahead to search for a photographer. He does everything on spot. Regarding our pastor slash marriage counselor, because we did take marriage counseling lesson, we had used our pastor from our church, which is Reverend Dexter Johnson, to be our officiant and also our marriage counselor. I highly recommend you going to a counsel. So if you don't have a personal pastor, you can reach out to me, and I can also pass on this contact information if you're interested in seeking a pastor slash a wedding marriage counsel to use as well. And he did an awesome job within the counseling session for both of us. And as much as, you know, personally, I said there's no need for a marriage counsel, you don't need to go counseling. It's always good to seek help, because as I tell people, marriage is a long-term thing, and to be honest, when I get married, I don't want to remarry, and the only way I remarried is when a 10-year come and I want to renew our wedding vows. It's always good to seek help here and there. So if you're looking for a pastor slash marriage counsel, you can reach out to me and I share the information. If by any chance you're looking for one, you can't find any, sharing is caring at the end of the day, okay? Regarding our MC, we use Shantel Wellington, Ella the Voice. She goes by the name Ella the Voice. She's a motivational speaker, she's an MC, she's an announcer, she's a fashion designer. So she did an exceptional well. She's from our church as well, but that's her profession as well. So if you're looking for MC, you can always reach out to her on Instagram, and as I said, I'm leaving everybody's name on the screen. You can screenshot it, write it down, and reach out to them. She did an exceptional job for the reception segment as well. Regarding our DJ, we use Orion Douglas. He's from our church as well, and he was able to be there for both the ceremony and the reception. He did an exceptional job with music selection, even though I didn't really provide as much as I should. he delivered and he set the tone for the entire evening, for the reception along with the ceremony as well. So shout out to them as well. For a live stream, we use Royal Enterprise as well, so I'm gonna leave the name on the screen as well, so you can go and check them out. If you're looking for someone to stream your wedding, funeral, church service, any function that you have, you basically can use them as well. And for the last planner, or the last vendor on our list, was the wedding planning for this, the wedding planner for this wedding series. And of course it was me, y'all. The planner of this wedding, it was me. I really enjoyed the journey, to be honest. I would relive the moment every single time, every chance I get. I would do it again and again and again, because this is just the icing on the cake. Because I never really think that I could actually plan out a wedding, a 9 to 5, classes in the afternoon, other stuff taking place outside of doors, and able to plan my wedding. So a big hug and a kiss to me for the planning, and for the few help that I receive near and far. I do thank you guys and appreciate it as well. But you girl plan for a wedding, right? And for the last and final, the provider for this wedding was God, because I really and truly could have done it without the grace of God and the strength that I have, that he have given me, along with giving others as well, to strengthen me in various ways, financial way, emotional ways, spiritual as well. Like, I'm really and truly grateful and thankful for God, because through this entire wedding process, he have been showing up. Thankful and grateful for him for showing up during our time. And I also want to give this video a shout out, a thanks for everybody that have contributed from the very get-go, when I tell them that I was getting married, that I get engaged, and also I was getting married. You know, a lot of person. I remember specifically one day when I get my first invoice, and that invoice was like $1 million. And that didn't include, that was just to decorate the place. So we just put it $1 just to decorate the place. No food, no cake, no MC, no pasta, not for the venue, not to transport, like just for the venue. I remember I cried so much the morning when I was getting ready for work, and I said, God, my salary, I don't even have $250,000, but just quarter in my account. Where are we getting money from? We're two young buds just starting and venturing out life. Like, are we going to get so much money? And I remember I prayed and I said, God, I really don't have it. We both of us don't have it. We don't come from a wealthy family. We have it, but we don't have it like that. And at the same time, we wanted a good wedding. We don't want just a hurry and come, rush, nothing, bam, scram kind of wedding. We wanted a good wedding that we can have that memory to live on. I remember I prayed and I said, God, send help internationally, locally, near and far. And trust me, by the time the week to out, we were getting funds, person offering to pay for wedding dress, for makeup, to cover bridal shower expense and everything. And trust me when I said I thank them so much, because you see, sometimes you underestimate your prayer, because you don't see yourself, you don't have it, right? And you don't see yourself how you're gonna get so much money to really cover this off without borrowing a loan, borrowing any money from anybody. You want to have a wedding where you can afford, and also that nobody have anything at the end of the day to say, because of me why I have this. Because trust me, we're not even gonna go into that story. But when I say God placed those person in our life, it was because of prayer, it was because of dedication, it's because God know where we stand, God know where our heart stand, that we could afford it. But at the same time, He never let us feel less of anything. He never let us short of anything. Like when I said He deliver, He delivers. So if you're going through something like this, pray and just ask God to send help from wherever, near and far. Some of the gifts that we receive, like, to me, is mind-blowing, because people have their life going on, people have stuff going on in their life, but the mere fact that they can take a time out and gift you something contributing to your wedding is grateful. The housewarming gifts, the present that we receive, word of encouragement, person just showing up there to motivate and to uplift our spirit, it's just mind blowing. And if you're watching this video and you have impact our wedding, or you have contributed to our wedding in any shape or form. We thank, on behalf of myself along with my husband and God, we thank you so much for showing up. And if there's anything I haven't prayed for or asked God for, anything I ask God to receive, everything to return unto you or into your life 2 times folds in what you pour into. So whether it's monetary gift, word of encouragement, just being there in my presence and everything, I really ask God to return those favor. Because even though we might not know, I know a lot of person were praying, a lot of person was asking, you know, for guidance and delivery to make the wedding be a grateful day. So I just want to say thank you each and everyone, and I hope one day I can return the favor. It might not be for wedding purpose, but later on I can return favors back to you and also into your life. And we really thank you for every prayer, every word of encouragement, every word of gift that we receive. And as I come to the closing of our wedding diary, we thank you so much for being there, for showing up, for liking, for leaving a comment, to watch, whether you watch a 5 minutes or 2 minutes or one video. I'm really grateful and thank you. And as I said, I don't come here to show off on anybody. I come here for someone to be inspired. So whether you're planning your wedding alone, whether you have help, whether you have a clue what to do, whether you just want to know, so when the time comes, you know exactly how to tackle it and everything. I just hope this wedding diary really and truly inspires someone out there at the end. And if you made it this far to the video, just hashtag down below the end. Hashtag the end. And I thank you guys so much. And as I said, I enjoyed the entire process, despite the sleepless night, despite the cussing, despite the long tears sometimes, despite the regrets that I wanted, the regrets that I made some of the time. I thank you so much. And even the backlashes that I received during and after the wedding process, as I said, people who come in your life, they come for a reason, and you're not going to be able to fulfill everybody's dream and not going to include everybody as much as you want, because wedding cost is not expensive. And at the same time, you have to be realistic with yourself along with your partner and with God, because I know everybody are going to be able to 15, not gonna be able to fit in everybody. And I always tell people, if somebody's gonna hate you for not inviting them for your wedding, stop talking to you. Trust me, those people were never meant to be in your life in any shape or any form, because there's no way somebody's gonna have you up. Which I know someone, 2 people call and, you know, say, oh, you never invite me to your wedding, and baby Tate and me your friend for all long, and baby Tate. And I'm like, if you all know half of my story, you guys wouldn't you wouldn't even take up the phone to even call to tell me, so, oh, you know, get invitation, or you know, get this, or you know, get that to your friend, or irritate. You just be worried, you just be here praying for me and encouraging me for all the best. But as I said, you can't please everybody, and at the end of the day, you know, so I know, say, when the wedding day over and you go after your honeymoon, you can breathe comfortable, you can come out, you can post everything. You know, have to stop the things, say, boy, you can't post a picture of them because somebody got in their net back, so they want their money, or because because of them you had a perfect wedding. And I say this because a lot of person came down in my back, but to be honest, I hold my ground, I hold my composure, because our wedding day is done and gone, and I would relive that moment again with my family and friends, to be honest, who contributed from the very start to the end. And just do you focus on the plans that you have and ask God to guide you, and just try to make sure, so you don't overstep your grounds, you don't overstep your budget, you don't overstep your the plans, and just work on you. So with all being said, I thank you guys so much. Your girl is almost at 1,000 subscribers, but not yet 4,000 watch hours. So if you haven't get a chance to watch all the videos from the start to the end, I encourage you now to run all the videos from the start to the end. Like up the video, comment, even to leave a little heart down below in the description, in the comment section. Y'all know your girl would appreciate a 3 heart, a 1 heart, a 2 heart. You know, feel free to ask your questions down below. We're going to do a Q&A question, and you word Q&A questions. If you haven't got a chance to ask a question as well, feel free to do so. And if you make it to this end, I know the video is a little bit long, but as I said, sharing is caring, and I want to help someone as well, so they can have a smooth sailing wedding, so you can feel free to ask a question as well, so that both my husband and I will come here and share our experience. So thank you, Lord. So this is the closing of our wedding diaries. Bye. I love you all. Let me give you all a big hug and a lot of kisses. So take care. Bye bye. See you later. See you later. And all my brides to be that is watching, congratulations for the ring. Even though the ring don't come as yet, I'm congratulating you guys as well. And you're next in line to become a Mrs. You're next in line to wear that double band, that single band. You're next in line to go and plan your wedding like a big OG as well. That husband is going to come, wait your turn. God is going to bless you way beyond your expectation. When it's time to plan the wedding, you don't have to worry where the money coming from, who's going to pour into your life, who's going to be with you, who's going to stick with you. God is going to take care of every single thing, every single aspect of your wedding planning. So pick up yourself, and we say bye bye for now. We say bye bye. Oh, hey. Bye guys.